Evening all, it's the Daily Warzone Final, and I'll just mention it in the stream room. Okay. 38 have entered, and average rating 2085. It's the rest day of candidates today. The candidates, World Championship candidates today, 2013. Very exciting tournament is emerging. Round 3 saw 3 of the 4 games being decisive. Okay, I'm going to carry on the no draws policy for entertainment value of the video. So I'm not necessarily aiming just to win the tournament. I'm trying to have fiercely contested games. So I'm going to try not to offer any draws. Definitely at the start. I can't promise later on in games. I did in the last tournament, I think, offer one, and I was, yeah, at the start definitely I'm going to try and avoid offering draws or accepting draws. So it's the Daily Warzone Final, average rating 2115, so it's quite a strong tournament. 47 now have entered, 2-minute time control. There's a time odds going on, so the higher rate player gets less of the available 4 minutes. So okay, first game 2194. Troop mate. Let's try this variation of the French. He's playing quite a solid Fort Knox variation. So, am I going to get any advantage from this? Where can I park my bishop? Can I put it on g3? Try and discourage black from playing c5 with rook d1. Try and hold on to the queenside pawns. If I can play knight e5 just to keep a grip on the position, exchange off queens, it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know about... Okay, so I'm attacking his queen. Let's have the exchange of queens. Okay, try and just keep a grip here. Is it nothing? Have I got just nothing here? That's sort of hemming in the bishop. Can I do this just to stop c5? It's pretty radical. Maybe rook e5 b6. I'll just, if we simplify to rook and pawn ending here for a bit of practice and just try and bring the king in to the game. So get my king to well, it's okay. I could try this one and bring the king to e4 to c4 and d5 as a break here. I hope that's possible. I thought this was going to be a solid game, a hard one. I had that sneaky suspicion that he's going to be an entry point on the b file. I suppose he's going to take here. I've got that entry point. Okay, if I go for this a7 with rook a4, or try and bring the king more aggressively for d5, it's going to be a tough cookie to win this. Okay, can I somehow get some pawn weaknesses going? I'm going to have to sack that a pawn at some point. I think it's causing an imbalance here. Let's see where his king is heading. Okay, there's rook g3 just to push his king to the edge, and then I can go back here. Bring my king to c4, then b4, I think. Oh, his king's getting very aggressive. Okay, king b4, I'm going to end up losing a key pawn here. I'm going to have to play rook e1. It's getting a bit tense. Rook e1, rook f1, I try and win f7 if he moves the rook. Okay, I'll try and win f7 and cut off his king when he wins my pawn over there, because I think d5 will go for its e6 pawn. So I'm going to have to play for d5, we'll go to e6. His king's cut off. I think d5 try and get the passport on here. Even if I have to lose d4. Try and push this e pawn. I might get behind this pawn for e7. 7 seconds. Oh dear. What can I do? Try and distract his rook. Whoops. He shouldn't have done that. It was always going to be a tough game. I could tell from the opening. Someone plays the Fort Knox. It was going to be a tough game. Okay, it's, I don't know, there must be some hack attack lines against that. Oh, that's cool. Bit of acceleration after that first. Okay. I think King's Gambit would be fun. Sometimes it's fun if. Okay, so maybe Bishop C4. Yeah. Just go for the centre. Bishop G4. Oh, maybe Knight H4 is sort of tempting. Maybe C3 and Knight H4. Or Queen B3 coming up. Or just castle. Queen B3, I'm on G8. Or F7 if he takes it. Bishop F7, Queen E6 would be a nice quick win. I'm on B7 here as well. So can I play for this? I'll just castle here. Or just Bishop F7, just dislodge the king. Okay, that can't be that pleasant. To have the king there. The rooks are not connected. I can try and open up the position. No H5 here. So I'll try and open up the position, maybe Knight C4 first. Playing for E5. Knight C4 and then E5 maybe. This stops Knight A5s. I'll stop B5 as well. So I want to play for E5. I think the rook on D1 stop B5 again with en passant. If I play now for E5 with the king there, just trying to open up that king side position. Yeah, I really want to open up the position here. Even if I'm losing the exchange, I think it's... Well, there's a Queen A3 check. Oh, that's attacking the Queen. That looks pretty nasty. C4 to follow. So I'll just nab the piece there. Okay, got a piece out of it. Queen D5 on Knight B5. Or just here for Knight F7 to win the Queen. Okay, now D5 is a real problem. I'll just take here for a sec. That gives me Bishop G5 as well to win the rook. I'll try and win the rook. I think Rook C1 is pretty crushing. Trying to just win the Queen. Okay, I'll just take this guy off. And simplify, I think I'll just take this guy off. I'll just make Queen B4 with Queen D6. Okay, I'll just go for Queen C6. Okay. So far, 2-3-1-6. No draw offers. Okay, he's going into the tango. Let's take here because I don't want to kind of problem in the centre there. Unless he's given me a problem already, which I should be worried about. Can you just liberate here? Dangerous. On F7. Can I do something about this? Okay, if I play for bishop e6, just to try and seal up the e6 square if he takes, which he hasn't. Maybe an exchange sack or something on c3 at some point. Maybe playing for b5. It looks a little bit like a Sicilian type position. I've got to do something with my dark square bishop. Maybe knight e7. Try and play queen g6 after. Alright, so if I protect d6 first, I'll try and maybe d5 or f5. f5. Is that too risky? Does it matter about the queens coming off? Okay, what about e4, knight e5? Ah, come on. Why didn't I spot that? Can I get the queens off before it's too late? I'm getting mashed. Oh, there's mate in one. Whoops. He didn't play it. I thought he was teasing me. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, a little bit of life left in the position. If I take on e3 just to fracture the pawns. There's bishop c5 potentially, or not. Alright, okay. Blunder, he's blundered the rook. It's check. Oh, he's getting that back. Oh, let's not blunder my rook in return too easily. Still a very difficult position. On my knight. What about b5? Try and get this c5 pawn. He's down to 8 seconds. Whew, what a swindle. Ah, he had the mate in one. Ah, I just thought he was playing with me. I thought he was telling me, waiting for me to resign for the mate in one. Okay. Oh no, not another Fort Knox. Okay, it's slightly different. This is slightly more pleasant, I think, because I can not be so worried about the c5 break. In fact, can I just play for a quick hack attack here? I'm playing just knight h5. Maybe knight f5 was also, or just queen. What's the matter with queen e4? Queen e4. Okay, he's giving me a free h file to play with. I'll protect this for a moment. This is looking remarkably positive, I think, now, because I'm threatening all sorts. I think just Queen E4, just direct, is actually on the knight anyway. Just win the knight. Okay, maybe I want to get this fawn pawn on f6. He's got this discovery thing going on. Bishop c4 threaten queen g6. Maybe that's worth a punt, or rook h for rook g6. I think there's knight e5 though. It's all about this one. He plays queen f5 though. There's still rook h6 after. Queen g4 though. There's still rook h6. There's knight e5 though. Queen b7. I'll play queen b7 there. Now my king's really in the centre. I've got to avoid a disaster. So I think I've got to. Oh, I don't know. Trying to decoy the queen away from g6. Go away from g6. Oh, queen g3 now. He's always got knight e5. My king's right in the centre. Oh, he's made this work. There's no queen g6 either. So I think he just plays queen g3 and knight e5. What am I going to do? Sack the queen? Okay. That's okay. He's threatening all sorts. Let's protect that e1 square. Pig zero about this. Oh, what a promising attack thrown away. Oh, can I win the exchange? Coincidentally, or not? There's knight e3 and there's king f2. Win the exchange. Alright, you can just go for this f7. Play f7. Okay. Ooh. Oh no, not this guy again. Really? Oh, he was solid the other game. Oh dear. Okay. Quick e5 maybe? Or bishop e6? Trying to be a bit provocative with the centre as a potential liability. Maybe knight c3 if is he going to take on b7? Nope. Okay, is he going to move his centre or not? I think my b7's a bit of a problem, actually. My b7 is a problem. Okay, if I go knight a5 for c5 like Grunfeld. Also queen a8 for bishop a4 maybe. Ah, I've just dropped a pawn, an important pawn. Okay. Maybe I can use the h file on the positive side. So rook h8, rook h5. Mind you, f7. You can go for f7. There's no. Right, there's knight d6 if needed. Okay, maybe. Oh, this is getting really dangerous. No, queen d5 would have been an idea. Try and play queen d5. try and get a blockade on c4. Get a blockade on c4. Wouldn't be that bad. Alright, well, rook h4. Well, this, I think knight a5 to c4. If f6. Knight c4, I think, coming up. Or rook h4. I'm not really sure. What about just g5 actually? Try if I want this h file, just g5. It looks more promising than earlier. Is he going to take my queen? Try and break the centre. Where's my rooks? Okay, it's got g6 for a moment. This c pawn is an obvious target. I'm going to have to use my king here. Okay. It's down to 16 seconds. If I protect e7, I can attack c3. I can get another second with a check, to be annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me I've just been disconnected. Great. Oh, so that's lost on time then. Ah. Oh well. Bring on the next game then. It's not accepting my gambit much. Try and decentralize his pieces, or what about b5 coming up just for c4? So he takes it, and it gives me the rook. That's a bonus. I don't want to lose my rook on a8 though, safety point. So take on f8 when he moves this bishop, quick note. Or threaten mate, just try endgame quickly. Okay, I can take on f8 when he plays bishop f5. I think rook e1. No, there's knight f3. No, knight takes f3. Doesn't work. Knight f3 doesn't work. Bishop f2, nearly king f2, knight g4. This is a bit loose, this rook e1. Bishop f2, knight g4. What would I do there? King f1, knight h2. Keep an eye on e1 rook. I think knight just to e6 or something is a safe one. Not resign this game. Not yet. Okay, holding on to f5. I just want to get the knight to e6. Oh, it's giving me a piece as well. Another piece. Another queen. I'm just going for the mate. Finish this game. Oh, my favourite. One of my favourites when they play that. Tricky position. E3 knight b4. A3 knight d4. I think knight b4 coming up. That was rook c1 though. And knight d4, rook c1. Still, I think there's pressure here. It's not casting. Knight e5, rook d7. Mind you, what concretely do I have here? I don't have any major thing going on. I've got a problem with c7. Rook c8 on knight d5. It doesn't look actually as good as I hoped. So this bishop g5 might be a reasonable idea. Mind you, what is he doing here? It's giving me some pressure on his pawns or something. Knight d5, maybe just take care. I did double the cube. Okay, so knight d5 takes, knight c7. Okay. The h5 pawn is on, c7 is also on. Let's go back to d6 then, try and win e4. Can't do this. It's a nasty pin here, or is it just knight f6? Let's play the knight. Oh, the knight d2 is check. And I'll try and win this knight and pawn ending. Try and 2-0 pawn majority. Usually helps. Okay, just rank 13, 32 minutes to go. There's a cluster of players and... Okay. Oh no. Oh no, not again. Have I been disconnected again? Oh, it's not good. Probably lose on the 15-second rule. I think it's, I don't know, my connection or something. I might have to close the, if I close, no really. Okay, what's the time odds? A minute. I'll accept the minute time odds. Oh dear. Okay, it's crazy. Am I catching up a bit? No, it's still a minute down, but knight g6, if he's too casual, might be a move here. Whoop. Oh, why not bishop g6, muppets? Bishop g6, or bishop b5? That looks painful enough. Whoa, pain. I think you just underestimated my minute or something. This looks absolutely crushing for bishop e7. Puts me in rank 10. Oh. I'm provoking my centre. I don't want a responsibility of a centre to be undermined at the moment. Although he's going to get lots of space. I'm still on the site, yeah? He's just thinking here. He's just thinking. Oh no! What is going on tonight? No! No! You cannot be serious! Oh no, is it just me? Ah, I think I'm going to have to turn off the Twitch tab. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to try that. I hope that helps. What else can I turn off? What else can I turn off? I'm going to go for a minute odds again. Oh. Oh, okay, a minute odds. 54 seconds to 1 minute 55. Maybe I'm succeeding in annoying everyone or something. Psychologically, Alaska. This is provocation. He's got the centre. Knight e3 is faced though. I try and undermine this centre. In fact, I can, as it turns out. Now e6 or something. Actually, d2 is loose here. If I take and then ed, I get a lot of pawns. I can play d4, that would be quite a good looking position with this bishop. I was shutting down this bishop as well. Mind you, he's on f7, it's bishop d5. Oh, he's shutting everything down here. "29 seconds anyway, I'm down to 29 seconds. There's c4 on knight d3. Actually, my clock deficit has gone down a bit. What about a6 to just undermine this knight? Okay, I'll bring the queen into the centre. Maybe c4 at some point. We'll get my king away from this knight e7 check business. So if I play maybe f5 or c4 and then d3 would have been good. So d2 is threatened. c3 for c2. There's queen c5 check on rook d3. He's had enough of that one. Why not rook e1, muppets? I had rook e1. Now I'm just lost. Got check, queen e7, he's making me. Now I've got queen d4 check and c2, hold on a sec. No, queen f6 is just mating, surely. Interesting. King f5. Blimey. I don't want these minute time odd games. Stop giving me these minute time odd games. I don't want another disconnect, please. I've played this before and I've enjoyed it, usually. Mind you, knight b4 looks on there. Knight d5. Okay, I'm predictable here. Does it matter? Knight d5 coming up. What about knight g5? Just to provoke some weaknesses. Knight g5 or e5. e5 looks tempting. If e5 from him, his queen looks to be not ideal. Knight takes bishop f5. Actually, he can't take. He's just blundered. Queen. Queen's gone. His pieces are hanging. Threatening rook c6, queen e7. That's not convincing enough. Okay, I'm threatening mate. Okay, again threatening mate and whatever. 2. Okay, rank 7 with 23 minutes to go. So I'm hoping turning off that Twitch tab might have done something positive. Place that King's engine. Let me have my g5, knight g6, g4. h5, g4. Okay, I have this e5 square. I'm going to get f3 and that'd be beautiful. If e5, bishop f5. Actually, bishop d4 maybe. Let's one first. That's queen g5 check, could be handy. Knight h4. Okay, I can take, and then h4. To win a piece like that without losing my queen. He has got that. Oh, has he? What about f3? I could try f3. See what that does. I think my queen's hanging now. HG takes my queen. It doesn't really work out. Why don't I just play simple? Play for bishop g2. G1, bishop g2. I'll take this and let's think about this simply. I just need to Well, I can reinforce this bishop and try and get on this diagonal. That's the most simple way. Surely. I'll take like this. Okay. I'm getting that diagonal open for bishop e5. Please don't disconnect here. I really want to win this position. Ah, good, he resigns. Oh, climbing up the charts. Okay, 20 minutes to go. .95. Oh, you spotted that. G-file. Nope, he's not giving me a G-file. He's going to castle queenside. Oh no. What about, okay, if I play rookie 195. This guy's just too sensible for this opening I played. Too sensible. Can't open up this C file against this king. Bishop C4. I've got rook C1 after. G3 doesn't work. Bishop B4 might be interesting. What? What is that? Interesting. Okay, so just rook C7. Threatening mates. You think exchange of queens, take on F7, win E6. I'll just take on F7 for a moment. Gotta watch out for checks though, all the time. Covering D1, so doubling the rooks. Looks good. Or did look good. Now it's getting a bit dangerous. I don't really want to. Well, I don't want to lose my control of C1. Can I just take on E6 here? As long as the pieces are kind of protecting each other, there shouldn't be any major disaster. I would have thought. So I'm threatening a mating combination. The bishops are holding that C8 square. In fact, a pre-move rook B7 might be possible here. No, he could play rook D7. He's resigned. Oh, okay, 17 minutes ago. This guy's run off with it. This 2-5-7-8. .94. Okay, so cheapo time with knight G4. Nope, it's not. He's not having it. It's too sensible as well. And Queen F7 to H5 then. Or Queen E. No, Queen F7 to H5. Nope, Queen E5. But knight G4 here. Coming up, knight G4 here. Aha! It's giving me the bishop pair. Ah, now attacking his queen and H2. Did he miss that one? Knight f5, I think I'll just take with the rook. I'll break his centre. Iranians showed that against thingy recently, breaking the centre. I think bishop c6 coming up. Okay, I'll take that one. Am I going to lose this? A queen up? I would hope not. I'll put the bishop over here for a sec. So tied down to g2 and e3. And what about g5? And over the board recently, I missed g5. It's quite a high impact move sometimes. Okay, open up this G file. If his rook dares move, there's queen G2. Why is there rook G8? I'll check here. The check on G2, in fact, is pretty dangerous. Okay, so 14 minute 38. Okay. He might play c4 if I castle queenside. I can't take that risk. I think that's a good move. If I castle queenside, c4. Let's get on with my f6 stuff. Queen g5, queen g5, or knight d5. That looks pretty tasty. Queen c3 now looks. Eyeing the queen for knight f6 and eyeing the knight. If knight a4, well, just take this guy. I'm still got knight f6. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, 13 minutes to go. Oh, that was nice. Okay, can I get past these guys? Rugby scrum. Get past those guys. This guy again. Is he getting fed up with me? Can I play for bishop b5 or so? Okay, I think bishop b5, bishop f6 potentially. Not really. I think queen e2 maybe. Or just go back to base here. So queen e2 then castle queenside, or just castle kingside really. Well, I'm going to take that. There's queen f3, that's quite a nice pin on f6 here for a moment. I can't lure away that rook, can I? There's no pin or anything, okay, but d8 is a bit sensitive. Okay, How to make progress here. This looks tricky now. And he's thinking, should I be worried? Where am I? Okay, so queen e5, okay. Game's taken a very serious turn. I don't know, it seems to be going on forever, this game. Now, I don't really want to lose c2. I'm down on the clock by 12 seconds. And there's some nasty ideas like knight h5. Okay, rook d8 though might be helping me here for bishop h6. Possibly. Or have I just taken the bishop h6? We have a sunny day, I think, ahead. If rook e8, queen e4. So bishop f8, I just taken bishop h6. He's blundered. Okay, so 2:16, 9 minutes 35. No draws. Is bishop g4 any good? Somewhat, I don't know. If I queen c7 or queen f6, queen c7 I think. I'm holding d5 for a moment. What about e4? E4. And then even f5. I think e4 might be playable. If I take for knight d4 or get rid of this guy. I don't want him using d6, particularly with knight d6. Oh. Okay, I'm on this. Being pushed back a bit. I can take that. Can I get this knight out of here? Get this knight out of here. Is there a knight d4? Isn't that useful, knight d4, threatening knight c2? It would have been. I think still knight d4 could be something. Maybe rook c6. Okay, interesting. Maybe f5 now if he moves the queen. I think f5. Try and get this rook e2 in. Or rook c5 for b4. I think rook c5 going on for that. b4. Try and decentralize this knight. We'll get a pin with a knight. Knight d5, rook d7. Knight d3, rook d5. If knight e2, maybe f4. If knight h5, king g6. That gives me b3. with a nasty pin. Ah, I don't want to lose b4. So b3 is on the cards. Okay, can I not just take, yeah. Okay, 5:51. These games are getting critical positioning for ranking. Sicilian, I'll play Morris Smith. No draws. No draws. Not if I can help it. Is that e5 on the cards? Not really. Don't need to play like that. Just play this other plan. Actually, knight e4 is a bit of a concern. I should have got the bishop out of there. Oh, it's check, and I haven't moved the king. So knight e4, d5. Okay, okay. Try and get some lines here for the pawn. Get this queen out. Is he going to take here? Oh, he's just going to win the exchange. If I get the queens off, I'll try and get d5. Ah. Probably this isn't the most promising continuation. That's a shame. So, I don't know, what about bishop d5 if I'm stop being so negative about the position? There's some stuff here. Potentially. Some stuff. Okay. Knight c7 or... There's not much stuff. He is down on the clock a little bit. What are you doing that for anyway? Oh, that's why. To skewer my rooks. Now there's a back row issue as well. Fantastic. Blimey. That's brutal. Oh, I can't stop that back row issue. It's got f5, winning a piece. He's only got 26 seconds. Shall I go for it? Win on time. Although it seems pretty unlikely that he can't win this with 19 seconds. So I'm just wasting my tournament time available. Nope. Let's use the 16 seconds. Okay, so 2 minutes to go. That was horrible. Oh, that helps. Okay. 1:52. If I just got one more win, this would be what's that guy? Wasn't I playing him before? A couple of times at least. Okay, and so what do we have here? Knight d5, or maybe f4. I'm just losing b2 potentially. Aha. I can't play for f5, f6. Oh, he just plays queen c5. This f6 might be good for structure to get to d6 one day. He's not having that. He's not giving me that. Okay, he's not playing ball. In fact, I've got this weak pawn now. He's gonna. What about rook f2 to try and win at f7? If he plays king e5, keeps his king away. That's going to be a draw by repetition. Ah. Okay, it's 6. I think it's a respectable position, considering the the no draws. Oh, that's nice. Still 6. It doesn't change position. 2-4-4. Okay. Yeah. These people were way ahead anyway. A few of these. So comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.